Imagine if you're being watched right now, not by one person, but by the entire world. Every movement, every sigh, every second you thought was private, silently recorded, stored, and waiting. What if your walls were never walls, but windows? In March of 2021, the walls of privacy cracked. A group of hackers broke into a Silicon Valley company called Verkada, a startup trusted by hospitals, schools, corporate offices, and prisons. Within hours, they had access to over 150,000 live security feeds across America. They saw everything: doctors in surgery rooms, engineers at Tesla, prison guards watching inmates. And among those faces, one man who thought his past had died years ago. A man the world had forgotten until that breach brought him back. This is the story of Marcus Reed, the man who disappeared with over $5 million, and the hack that exposed him to the world. Marcus Reed was once a man of charm and hustle. On the surface, he was a street vendor, selling knockoff sneakers and phone cases downtown Los Angeles. But behind that calm face was a man chasing fast money. One bad friendship changed everything. A man named Rico introduced him to a faster way to earn, running small drug packages across the city. At first, Marcus resisted, but greed is a persuasive voice. Soon, his shop became a cover: sneakers in the front, substances in the back. For a while, it worked, until the day he made the biggest mistake of his life.
Marcus took a shipment worth $5 million and vanished.
He never went back. The cartel searched for him for months, then years, but he had vanished. No trace, no family contact, no social media. To the world, Marcus Reed had simply disappeared.
With the cartel money, Marcus built a new life. A fake name, new city, new dreams. He lived large: cars, women, hotels, drugs, the illusion of control. But fast money burns fast. Within 2 years, the fortune was gone. When the money ended, Marcus went back to the streets, not to sell, but to steal.
Get down
One
on
night,
the ground now.
he tried robbing a convenience store. The cameras caught him, the same kind of cameras he thought nothing of. He was arrested, convicted, and sent to prison for 7 years. Inside, something changed. Church volunteers came once a week, preaching forgiveness. Even the thief on the cross was forgiven, one preacher said. Marcus began to believe that maybe, just maybe, he could start over. For the first time in his life, he was at peace. Until the world found him again. March 2021. A hacker collective calling themselves APT 69420 Arson Cats, led by a Swiss hacker named Tilly Kottmann, announced something shocking. They had breached the systems of Verkada, a Silicon Valley startup providing secure cloud surveillance to over 95,000 cameras across the United States. Cameras in hospitals, cameras in Tesla factories, cameras in women's shelters, cameras in prisons. They had access to everything: live feeds, internal data, even root-level administrative controls. The hackers said their goal was to expose how deeply surveillance had invaded daily life. But for people like Marcus Reed, this exposure wasn't philosophical. It was fatal. Among the leaked feeds was a live camera from the state correctional facility where Marcus was serving his sentence. Footage of him sitting quietly in the cafeteria, cleaning tables, helping a fellow inmate. A still image of his face ended up online. The internet found him, and so did the cartel. Somewhere across the border, an old face recognized the man in the video. "That's Marcus," said a voice over a cracked smartphone screen. The cartel had been waiting for this moment. 10 long years. Through contacts and bribes, they found a way in. One of their men, already in the same prison, serving time, was given an order. Make it look natural. Within days, Marcus complained of severe stomach pain. 2 days later, he was dead. The official report said food poisoning. But in the underground message boards where the leaked Verkada footage had been shared, a chilling message appeared. Debt settled. The world never connected the dots. The hackers said they just wanted to make a point about privacy. But in the shadows, a man's past had found him through the eye of a camera. The Verkada hack wasn't just data. It was people. Nurses whose faces were streamed online from hospital rooms. Women in shelters, their locations exposed. Warehouse workers at Tesla and Cloudflare, unknowingly turned into memes. Children in daycare centers, their every movement captured. One anonymous security guard was fired after being seen napping on duty, from footage he never knew was public. One mother sued after footage from her child's hospital room appeared on a hacker forum. And Marcus Reed? His story never made headlines. He became another ghost in the machine, another forgotten casualty of a hacktivist experiment. Cameras were supposed to keep us safe, but we never asked, who's watching the watchers? Today, there are over 1 billion surveillance cameras worldwide. Many are cloud connected. A single password leak can expose thousands of lives. So, how do you protect yourself? Don't reuse passwords across devices. Disable remote viewing unless absolutely needed. Cover indoor cameras when not in use. Use encrypted local storage, not cloud uploads. And never assume secure means private. Because sometimes the enemy isn't a hacker. It's the convenience we've chosen. Technology gave us eyes everywhere, but it forgot to give us boundaries. Marcus Reed's story is fictional, but the consequences are real. The 2021 Verkada hack exposed over 150,000 live camera feeds and reminded us of one brutal truth. The moment we trade privacy for safety, we lose both. Cameras don't just record crimes. Sometimes they create them. And right now, as you finish this video, somewhere, another camera is blinking red. Watching, waiting, listening. The question is, who's watching you?